ladies and gentlemen. We now have a catchweight contest over 30 minutes. Once again, 6 5-minute rounds, 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout to decide the winner. In the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Wigan in Lancashire, a nice warm welcome, John NAYLOR. And his opponent in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Peckham in London, an equally warm welcome, Steve Gray.
Thank you, Fred Downs, our MC, and once again, the unfortunate Steve Gray on the right there, the dark hair. The lightweight from Peckham at 10 stone 7, taking on a man heavier than himself. And what a man, too, because John NAYLOR has realized the potential that everybody saw in him, 11 stone 11 of him, and what a great welterweight this man has turned out to be. So it's a lightweight versus a welterweight, a catchweight therefore, with 1 fall to decide this 6-round contest. And easily identifiable, Gray with the dark trunks and the dark hair. When this gets going, it's pretty sure to be one for the connoisseurs here. Really a purist style, these two men. There's the reach for side head chancery. NAYLOR keeping his man away, but still holding the chancery on. Nice quick whip to get out of it. Oh yes, he tried the fast whip out, but Gray stayed there. The wrist lever still on. Again the head mare by NAYLOR, and again third time, but still the wrist lever is there, and it's there still. That's about 5 times NAYLOR tried it, getting faster and faster on his counter escape move, but it still hasn't worked. Gray giving away a stone and 4 pounds here. Oh yes. Gray wants to keep this hold on, and he's doing so. Single for the stomach throw, but still that wrist lever is there. Finally NAYLOR out by that reverse whip and caught Gray, but not a very good landing. It's the first time for quite a long time where NAYLOR's been out of that hold. Just with the figure 4 leg lock. Yes, lovely get out. Again, NAYLOR trying to start it off, but Gray not having it. And the Japanese stranglehold now to NAYLOR. See why Gray has come down on one knee. He's decided against him. 1 minute, a little less. has one arm free, but he's in the lever. It's the one that he had on NAYLOR for so long at the beginning of this first round. Double wrist lock NAYLOR. It's more on the hand than the wrist. Half a minute. Gray out. Back to the wrist lever again, but not for long this time. They're whipped out quickly by NAYLOR. Directly he got it. And almost on the bell of round one. So neither of these two boys even thought of holding on to that hold when the bell goes. They automatically break without being told to by the referee, of course. John NAYLOR of Wigan, who was trained, of course, at the famous Billy Riley's gym in Wigan. That's where he gets his expertise from, and still this man, tremendous potential. Turned part-time pro in 1970, rather luckily, but more about that later.
Seconds out, round two.
Round two. NAYLOR versus Gray, and it's Gray giving away a stone and 4 pounds to John NAYLOR of Wigan. NAYLOR in the blonde hair, the lighter trunks. He'd love to strangle Gray, but he hasn't got the strength for that, I don't think. But he's really a great escaper. Double interlock, and going for the double leg Nelson. He's got it, NAYLOR. And a folding press from, ooh, very dicey moment for NAYLOR there. Trying it again. No, neither of these holds can come off. They're both trying the same. And the referee, Max Ward, counting both on the pinfall chance. Appreciative applause from the crowd here. Some excellent moves by both men there. It's a little bit early for NAYLOR to try and get even Gray down from that bridge, I think. Another high mighty climb, beautiful over the top. Caught for the double leg Nelson though, but not for long. And out very quickly. The escape moves from both these men are so quick, often turning into successful counters. Double arm now, NAYLOR. Still forcing Gray's shoulder blades to the canvas, as near as he can get to him. Reaches up to try and force them further, and Gray rolls himself into that pole. Impossible. For Nelson, now Gray. Worked into that butt. NAYLOR trying the same thing again, double leg Nelson. Gray, can he hold it? No, he can't. Folding press now, NAYLOR, but he hasn't got the arms. No, he left the arms behind. More examples of their tremendous speed and agility, these two men. Single leg Boston is on for NAYLOR. Yes, there it is. But he doesn't bother to press it home. Goes for the full Boston instead. Still doesn't put his weight back.
One again.
Tries it again.
Okay.
Yes.
3.
Just in case. Most of these lightweights are liable to go with any hold they feel on their way. Now Gray's feet, every time the lift comes, go behind Naylor's knees to prevent the lift completely. They get the double interlock. And Naylor can do the same trick. Gray trying to keep those feet away from the back of his knees there. And the back drive is on. Follow up double Ignis. Missed with one arm though. That foot slid off the Gray right arm. 10 seconds to go in this second round. Reverse double knee. Ooh, yeah. Really vicious, but it got him off. Steve Gray of Peckham at 10 stone 7. The boy who boxes as a schoolboy, of course his father, the well-known lightweight boxer, Fred Steen. A man who's associated with boys' clubs, especially Freddie Mills' Boys' Club, formed in 1965 in Camberwell. Does a lot of voluntary work there. And also, of course, as I've told you many times, teaches handicraft, especially carpentry to the old people and handicapped old people. Great job this boy does.
Seconds out, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go. Naylor versus Gray, 1 fall to decide. Naylor, the blonde boy from Wigan, in the lighter trunks and the white bandage. And great whip, and not a good landing from Gray then. Left arm weakened, Naylor spots it, goes for it, and lands him in the backhammer again. Naylor left himself a bit close, so did Gray. And both trying the same. Naylor, of course, the winner of the World of Sport welterweight trophy last year. But it must be added, of course, that Vic Faulkner, the holder of the British welterweight title, did not enter for that competition. He was away abroad at the time. Took him too far, trying to, but no, ropes.
One, two, three.
And the monkey climbs there, but oh, beautifully Naylor got over it. Landed right on his feet.
No!
Again, that wrist lever on the left, Naylor left shoulder wrench on his way over.
4, 5, 6.
Gray really concentrating on Naylor's left arm now. Single finger interlock. Still on with 2 minutes to go in the third. And despite the weight difference here, nothing between these two men. Both very skillful and very fast. It landed well.
3, 4, 5.
Naylor trying to figure out a way to slow this lightweight down, Steve Gray. He just won't be stopped. And again, Gray going to the Naylor left arm. 1 minute left, leg trip. Interlock still on. Oh yes, nicely. And Gray's right arm really caught now back of his left knee. Released, but the leg lock is still on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice quick head now, reverse double leg Nelson. Oh, double knee hold rather, but didn't work. Trying a cross press, but no weight there. Oh, how easily it's thrown off. Definitely insufficient weight to try that even as early as round 3. 15 seconds. Figure 4 leg lock, Naylor. Got a side surfboard on here if he wants to lift him back, but he'll have to hurry because there's 5 seconds left. Yes, we were saying earlier at the end of round 1 that John Naylor was, in a rather curious way, became a professional wrestler, although only part-time at the time. He went over to Paris, and he was a standby on a bout for René Benchamoul, the famous wrestling promoter over in France. And he had to take over from a Frenchman who didn't fail to arrive or was injured or something. And he was spotted by René Benchamoul that evening at the Cercle d'Hiver. And that was the start of his wrestling career, was what would have happened to him if he'd never even taken over on that standby.
Seconds out, round 4.
Round 4, 3 rounds to go. One fall decides it. Naylor versus Gray. Naylor on top now, the lighter trunks, and the heavier man by 1 stone and 4 pounds. Can Gray stay with him for another 3 rounds, or spring a surprise against one of the best welterweights in the country? You see how he takes those head mares. Makes it look so easy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bit fast, that Naylor. Realized he was and immediately stepped back. Oh yes, that shoulder wrench there. Still concentrating, Naylor, on that Gray left arm.
Okay, bring it up.
Now immediately Naylor hit the ropes with Gray, then he stepped backwards. Naylor getting the right leg around the left-hand side of Gray to try and prevent the step-over leg lock, but failed. Very near the ropes, but neither man even thinking of using them to get the break. just accidentally touched the man, and Max Ward broke them. Again, the single interlock on Gray's left arm. Going for the Naylor left knee.
Stand back.
And getting out of trouble because of it. Again, the single leg Boston is on for Naylor. If he can get his right leg over this side of Gray. Gray doing everything he knows to prevent him, and makes it. Toe and ankle right on the ropes, but nothing further Gray can do with that, and the space he's got. Just a minute to go in this fourth round. Naylor flying head scissors throws. Tries another one, but Gray catches him. This could be a Boston for Gray if he wants it, but he doesn't want it. Double knee, double leg Nelson now to Gray. And Naylor off the canvas. Maybe the nearest Gray's got to get the surprise win over this welterweight. And the crowd here at the Woodford Hall realize it. Again, the double finger interlock. And both trying the same move.
Okay.
1 minute to go. Gray's still on the attack. Really getting this lightweight. He really is. Again, step over toe hold. Naylor soon clear. 30 seconds to go.
3, 4, 5.
There's the one that Naylor was trying before to get the double arm, but he's got just about 12 seconds to do it in. Well, Steve Gray, who's been rated for the last couple of years as one of the future great lightweights. And I think that after this bout here this afternoon, Naylor, one of the best welterweights in the country, will probably agree with us. 2 years amateur experience in Deptford, turned pro 70, and his ambition has always been about, even though not for the title, with the world champion George Kidd. I don't think he's had it yet.
Second out, round 5.
Round 5, 2 rounds to go. Naylor versus Gray. Naylor the welterweight, Gray the lightweight. There he is, Gray with the dark hair. Perhaps starting to show that the weight may be a little bit too much for him, but on the other hand, he could easily spring a surprise on this Wigan wrestler. He's so fast. Flying tackle, that could do it. Foot cross press. Gray. No, he hasn't got the weight for it, and he's thrown off so easily. Oh, flyer. Oh, real flyer. That's a nasty one. Now then, Gray in trouble, but Naylor in trouble too. Which one's going to make it? Up at 8, Naylor, but I should say Gray the weakest from that. Waiting for him. Oh, and it's a double knee, but very nearly caught. And that's a very knee shoulder press by Naylor from the top. Very neat, holding the arm so he couldn't slide out. Gray puts his hands on his forehead really disappointed that he was caught by that one. And Naylor, of course, the first one to go and congratulate him and applaud him. Fred
Thank you,
Dance.
ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this contest by the only fall required for victory, John Naylor. Give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. An excellent wrestling contest. And one poor loser, ladies and gentlemen, Steve Gray.
Thank you, Fred Downs. And with that win for John Naylor of Wigan in the 5th round over Steve Gray, it's goodbye from all of us at Gravesend. Have a good time. Till next time.